Good afternoon, this is Nikki Chambers with the Talk of San Diego's Streets of San Diego. Today we have Lane here. He's going to tell us a few things about San Diego. How are you today, Lane?
I'm good. I appreciate being on.
Thank you. How are you enjoying the weather today?
Weather's awesome. It's no skies, no clouds, pretty standard. 70 degrees. I'm loving it.
Typical San Diego
And
weather.
It's April, right? It's April.
Yeah, it is April. Who knew? Time goes by so fast this year. How about you?
Oh yeah, so I grew up in Maryland and they always say April showers bring May flowers. We don't really have that here. I love it.
Every month showers brings every month's flowers. Okay, so what brought you to San Diego? Because you're from the East Coast, right?
Yeah, I grew up in Maryland and I flipped a coin, landed on heads, and moved out to San Diego.
That's brave. I don't think I would have done that, but you know, I might have. That's a new thing. Let's all flip a coin and decide where we're going to go. It's more spontaneous. Okay, so what is one of the main attractions that keeps you in San Diego?
Weather for sure. I think the vibe. I think everybody has so much energy. They've created the people that I've surrounded myself with. They have figured out a way to enjoy life without having to work as hard, instead of working really hard to then enjoy life. So they put life first and then work, instead of, at least in my experience back on the East Coast, it's work and then let's figure out how to have fun in the time that we have. So I love it.
Right, you have a short life to live. You want to live everything you have to the fullest, and San Diego does motivate people, because if you see more people motivated, it naturally motivates you as well. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. And I think the other cool thing is people are willing to help you. A lot of times, again, not just stereotypical, the East Coast is heads down, I'm kind of in this for myself, I got to get this stuff done. Here it's like, what do I do to help you? How can I help you? Who are you? They're just more, there's a friendlier nature. I think there's a more giving feel and vibe. And at the end of the day, we're here to help other people. And so that's another reason why I stick around, continue to be here.
Yep, San Diego's a beautiful, beautiful city. There's so many sub-cities. I know I'm from a smaller place in Illinois, so I'm in the Midwest. So how big was your town back at home that made you want to see more and have more people around you?
Yeah, I grew up in like the suburbs of Washington, D.C., so fairly big.
Yeah.
But that's the other cool thing you mentioned is, in San Diego, there's all these little enclaves. And each city has its own feel. Every beach has its own. OB is different from PB, which is different from Mission Beach, which is different from Del Mar, right? And so you can find, it's like people that have gone to college. I used to be a freshman orientation leader. And when we were teaching kids that were coming in, we said, hey, if there's a club and you want to join it, join it. If not, create it, right? Because you get to do what you want to do. In San Diego, I feel like there's so many different choices. If you want to be this type of personality, go hang out with them. If you want to be over here, there's everything for everybody. And if not, then you can kind of just go make it.
Yep, here there's a wide variety of all types of people. If you want to be with a particular group, like he was saying, you can. There's so many different choices. Every sub-city has its own vibe. There's a place for everybody. Nobody feels left out. As you can see, Lane here loves San Diego. If you want to come to San Diego and see if you love it too, flip a coin and you will know if you do. I'm Nikki Chambers with the Streets of San Diego's Talk of San Diego.